Hi guys, good evening. Let's wait for the people. I was not able to take a session today because I was not feeling well. Hi Aditi, hi Rishikesh, hi Rohit. So, we are getting a lot of offer letter and like let's say interview calls, and people are not preparing well enough, which is why they are suffering and they are confused as well. So I was like, first, like over the weekend, I traveled back from Kolkata to my home for Holi, and for a few days I'll be working from home. So back to old setup. Guys, you can ask questions, but again, I would encourage whoever is getting offer letter or what should I say, interview calls, focus on the preparation. Getting an offer letter is not a job guarantee. It also like depends on your document verification. People do get rejected in the verification process as well. Okay, let's wait for more people to join. Like we were discussing yesterday about the relocation, right? I had a point to discuss about this. Like many people are confused nowadays about the location or relocation part. We will discuss this. Okay. And how many of you, let's make it like let's make this stream, what should I say, Hindi or English mix, and whoever is available, like and like comfortable with Hindi, we can discuss in Hindi. Okay. So let's discuss the relocation part. Like I'm getting a lot of question from you all. Degree complete हो गई. You have got completed your degree, and then you got the offer letter. Salary is what, 15 to 25. City is not your hometown. Confusion. What should you do? Whether you go or not. And this particular decision, like of relocation, can either accelerate your career by 5 years, okay, or delay it by at least three. Now, let me tell you, like how freshers think. They think I'll wait for a job in my city or my hometown. I'll try to get a remote job so that I can work from home. Okay. Why should I struggle in another state? Like rent, food, that like I'll not be able to save anything. Like these are fair concerns. Like everybody is concerned about it. Like even the family will say that why do you want to go out, or like what you do in the new, like don't go there, it's very far. Okay. But the one thing that you are not calculating is exposure. is greater than comfort. Hi, Nikita. Okay. So you have to understand this. Most PV jobs are concentrated in the metro cities: Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata. Okay. People look for comfort. Like, I'm trying at this location. I want this job. I want the job over here. And if you are in a tier two or tier three town waiting for the local openings, you will be waiting forever, I will say. Because if you are not able or if you are not ready to go out of your comfort zone, okay, then you will not be successful. In the job also, you have to understand this. Now let's do a simple math. Okay. Like, let's say some of you are getting selected as ops coordinator one or some other Accenture profile are there. Okay. So let's do a simple math. You will start for with a low salary. You will struggle with the living cost. Okay. And then what? Just a second, guys. Yeah. Hi, Shriram. You messaged me on LinkedIn. Okay. Okay. We'll discuss this, Shriram. So I was discussing the point of relocation, that you will start with a low salary, you will struggle. I have said this multiple times during the first year, you will struggle. Even this happened with me also. I also struggled. Okay. But the first year gave me a lot of learning experience. Then during your second year, you will have experience and you will see a salary jump if you are staying in the same company. Okay. And during third year, let's say you completed 2 year, and hello Archana, and during your after completing your third year, you jump, like let's say you made a switch, you like change your company, and with that first switch of yours, you have to understand this. Some companies, if you are at a lower package, no, some companies even provide 100% salary hike. 100%. Earlier, this happened with Bioclinica, which has name changed. Okay. Harshada, it is already there on the OneDrive. If somebody has removed it, please don't do it. I'll share again, Harshada, if you are not able to find it. Okay. So with the very first switch, let's say after 2 years you are at 3 LPA. Okay. Or let's say after 1 year you are at 3 LPA. And after 2 year you are making a change, you can reach to 5 LPA or 6 LPA depending on the experience and skills that you showcase in the interview that you are applying or you are appearing into. This is The impact of exposure. In certain countries, let me give you one personal example. One of my cousin sister went to Australia for further higher studies, and after completing her studies, to gain experience, she did a free internship, like free internship, without like she did the full time job of 9 hours, free of cost, just to gain experience or exposure of that particular profile. Now she is at very successful position. Okay, so you have to understand how things work. This is not something that you should be able to decide or not. Now compare this with this point that you stay at home, you're staying at your home and you're looking for a job where there are no openings in your location, you're not getting a remote profile, and first year you are creating a gap in your profile searching for the jobs, okay, at your hometown. And then in 1 year, next year, you are also still preparing. So, in that 1 year of waiting and in 1 year of relocation, let's say two of you got the job. Let's take Rishikesh's example. He got selected in IQVIA. He'll be relocating. And let's say Rohit, he is not relocating and searching for the job at his local hometown position. But he's not getting for 6 months. But in 6 months, Rishikesh will be having 6 months of exposure. Okay. So which one compounds faster? Career growth is geometric. Okay. You have to understand this. This is simple math. Career growth is geometric, not linear. Now, coming to the fact when you should not relocate, it is always not the right decision to relocate as well. Okay. When you should not relocate, you are applying to a company, the company has a very bad reputation, like they are laying off people, or there's no proper training structure, or salary is exploitative, like you find your salary very below the survival rate. And if they are making you sign bond, and the bond terms are like unreasonable, then you should not go for that relocation part in that particular company. Okay. See, companies, the major CROs that we have in India, IQVIA, Icon, Accenture, Cognizant, they have structured learning environment. Even if you are choosing a contract profile, let me be very clear. Even if you are choosing a contract profile, choose it if it is for 1 year. You should be having at least 1 year of exposure. Anything less than 1 year, you should not be choosing. Okay? So research properly before moving. Okay. So let's like the now let's make it very clear. The I'll be very honest. If your goal is comfort, if you're looking for comfort, then you should stay. Look for your comfort job. And if you are looking for growth in your career, then you move. Okay. Early career at this stage of finish after finishing your degree, early career is the cheapest time to take risk. Okay. You have to understand this. At this stage of your age of 22, 25, relocation is experience. If you relocate, you will gain the experience. But if you are relocating, if you get to relocate after 5 years or 10 years, then that is disruption. That you'll be stuck in the responsibilities loop. You will not be able to relocate. And people struggle. I had, like, I'll give you my example. I had to relocate for the next position that I got to Kolkata. I recently moved to Kolkata. Okay. So I am still figuring out that what should I do if I have to stay there, or like I have to come back because my parents are getting old, they need me. So this relocation thing, you should understand this. Choose wisely. Okay. So now that is your choice what you want to do. Either you want to relocate or move. I can't force anybody to take a decision, but you should, if you are getting an opportunity, even if it is less salary and you can survive with that money, you should relocate. It's just a psychological barrier. First 1 month you will be adjusting to new things. You'll not be able to sleep properly. You'll not be able to eat properly. You'll be adjusting your meal plans and everything. So think, think wisely. And nowadays, if you are not aware, I will tell you, companies do provide food options. Okay. If some companies is running in shifts like 24 hour, so the two-time food option will be there. If you are in, like, let's say, AM shift or even afternoon shift, the lunch option will be there. And if you are in the PM shift, the dinner option will be there. And apart from that, there is an open cafeteria in every CRO nowadays, which serve food and provide cheap options. Let me give you my example. I joined IQA Kolkata office and I am able to manage two times, like two meals via office itself. This is help. This does help in saving money. And if you are like have a skill of cooking, I can also like cook for myself. If you have a cooking skill, you can set up your small kitchen and you can cook for yourself as well. Okay, that is it from on this topic. Sadly, you don't have to scan your resume. Just follow the ATS template. It's enough because you don't need to know your score. Okay, nobody cares about your ATS score. If your resume is following the ATS template, then your resume is good. I have made that video on how to prepare the ATS friendly resume. You can watch that, you can follow the steps, and that's it. You don't have to. Otherwise, there's a pro. Like, I think I remember one. Oh, wait. Job scan. Let me see which was that one. Okay. I don't know if they are providing. Let me share this. And also this one. Okay. No, this is lengthy. Oh, sorry, sorry. Shubham, that's what I was telling. See, to begin with, if you are getting this opportunity, you should look into learning. You are as a fresher, you're joining as a fresher, so focus on learning. Yesterday. And it will not affect your future growth and salary progression. No, you have to play smart, make wise decision, and then switch. Yesterday I had applied for PV role and I can apply through one email. I had applied for PV role on portal. I had applied through one email. Yes, Raj, it will create a negative. Yes, Guru. Guru, brother, see, like I told in the beginning, I was traveling over the weekend. I was not able to connect. If anybody wants to connect, we will discuss. Okay, and I was not all like my health was also not doing good. Guys, you have to understand this. Please, like give me a little bit of breather as well. I also have a, what should I say, job to do or life to maintain. It is not possible for me to reply to everybody on time, and there are, you as you yourself are aware, there are more than 1,000 people in the group. A lot of people reach out to me daily. It's not possible for me to be attend to everybody. I'm not like having a team, and cost resources actually. Aman, it is mentioned on my LinkedIn profile, brother. It is clearly there. I am working with IQVIA. Prathamesh, see, Accenture processes like again. Nowadays, every company is following a two-step procedure. They'll give you assessment, and then they are hiring for, like, they are applying for face-to-face interviews. Straightforward process. You like if Accenture is not having that assessment part, you will get an interview call. There will be technical plus HR. Is same. Like you will have one round of interview, and then you will get the offer if you are selected. There's one guy in the group who's got selected at Accenture recently, and there's like few more people. There's one girl as well who got selected recently at Accenture. Try to reach out to people who are getting hired. That is why I'm posting in the group. No, Patwesh, it is not like that. If you're a part of the WhatsApp group, you should know that they are people are getting hired without references. Is it practically possible to prepare for government exams while working full time in this PV field? Shubham, what do you think? See, if I say it is very much possible to prepare for the government exams, and now you're really asking me how. If you can, like, let's say, if you can finish your job, like the required target, the required job within the stipulated time of your shift, then you will have ample amount of time to work on yourself. Currently, I'm working as a medical device sales, but my interest in PV, I have knowledge of PV and also done some free certification program and applying multiple times, but not selected. Sai, what is your name? Shram. Shram, see, you are having a like ongoing job, so companies will look at that. You are a working professional. Okay, you are applying for fresh, like let's say again, fresher profile, and they are then your profile creates the under gap period. Having a knowledge, okay, having a knowledge is one thing. Everybody over here in or in the group, they have more like many people have PV knowledge. Again, you have to get your resume reviewed, and if you're not getting opportunity being in the field, then you should look for references. Shubham, it's usually 9 hour shift, 10-hour shift, depends on people who are not able to complete their assigned work within the given time. Every profile or every company has a 9 hour shift time period in which there is a half-hour lunch break as well. So the shift timing or the work timing is 8.5 hours per day. So that depends on you if you can complete your 8.5 hours of work within 6 hours or 12 hours. That is your capacity or capability. You have to understand this. Sadly, I don't. I see. I don't want to disappoint you, but I don't recommend paid certification or diploma. There is no need. Aman, you have to, if you have your, let's say, PF account or UN number generated, then you have to reveal it. If you don't have, then you don't have to. Shravanthi. See, certificates do give you boost, like it boost your profile rather than a non-certified person. It is like giving credentials to your qualification that you know better than this person. It doesn't matter whether you are doing free certification or paid certification. And coming back to Sadri's question, 6 month diploma, why Shadri? I would like to ask you one question. Why do you want to waste 6 months on a diploma course when you can just do some certification and apply for the job? Like I like there are 14 people. If you can add more people, I would like to ask few questions. Like let's take your mindset into consideration. Okay. How many of you, like how many of you are interested or see or feel no, Parthmesh, it is not true. Okay. Okay, like coming back to this question of paid certifications or paid courses, coming back to, I would like to ask how many of you feel that it is a good decision to do a paid course, like from institutes? Just raise your hands, or like you can mention the chat. How many of you feel that you are not prepared, or you should do a free certificate, paid diploma, or paid degree, or let's say anything, paid certification? Okay, you think, Prathamesh? Okay. Anybody else? Sadly thinks. Okay. Only two people. Kalyani, this is for fresher. Fresher don't have experience, no? Experience of what? You are a fresher, you are looking for a job. Then comes this in, like, let's say, diploma or paid certification. And be honest, how many of you are already enrolled in paid diploma or certificate courses? Let me burst this bubble thoroughly through today only. Tell me. Okay. Please, guys, please, if they have you are using any other username, please mention your name as well. Okay. Santosh. Okay. So Prathamesh, Shadri, and Santosh and Shubham. Okay. Uh, I would not reveal it over here, but message me individually on uh, WhatsApp. Okay. I don't want to, let's say, yes, Sairam, it's a good thing to do free courses, but if they provide, free courses are good enough if they provide sufficient amount of knowledge. I'm not against paid courses if you feel comfortable gaining that knowledge and investing that. Okay, good. I appreciate that, like people are interacting. No, this is good thing. And BCI Bangalore, are they good? See, anything is good. Can you mention your name, please? See, I agree with that. Many free courses are not good enough. Dark Horse, please mention your name in the chat. As long as, okay, Chinmoy. Aman, as long as you are not working anywhere, you are a fresher. So I have 6 months experience. I'm trying to apply for one job. Harshada, you again get your resume reviewed. If you are not getting an opportunity, try to get a referral. And if you are open to relocation, you can reach out. IQVIA is hiring for some locations. Shubham, as long as you can explain everything, it is manageable. People get even hired after 5 years of gap. No. Uh, it's not about referral fee, it's a reward. Actually, companies give this an internal process, I'll tell you. Okay. If I refer somebody as a referral program, okay, if the company is opening a referral program and I referred someone and that person is selected, and after that person is selected or enrolled in the company and he continued his profile or he joined the company or did best for the 6 months, like 6 months period, he completed 6 months in that company, then the company will, let's say, let's say the reward part type something like that, the company pays the candidate who referred him. Harshada, you can reach out to people who are working in that company and the profile you are working looking for. Okay. If anybody of you, any one of you see that IQ as there is a posting for ops coordinator, one of safety associate trainee for any location, you can reach out to me. I'll forward your resume to the HR. Okay. I don't use referral and I don't like properly, like I don't follow the referral program. I just directly talk to the HR. Harshada, again on LinkedIn, it's not about ghosting. It's about own benefits. Nowadays, everybody, like, what should I say? 95% of people, they will look for their own benefit first. Okay. Like not 95. There are still good people in the world. Let's take it a number of 75%. 75% times people will think what they are getting from it. Okay. Shriram, let's see. I would request, please, guys, this resume review and everything. This takes a lot of time, and I would request to connect over the weekend only. It gives me a breather as well. I'm not charging anything from anyone for these things. Okay. If I start charging, you will get you like you all will vanish away, even if my charges are low. So, like, at least give me a breathing space. Like I told in the beginning, I was traveling over the weekend. I came by like train journey from Kolkata to Chandigarh. It was a 24-hour journey, and weather impact I fell ill when I came back home. Next question, guys. Come on. Prathamesh, it's not about less vacancies, it's about the strategy that they are following. Everybody is looking for, see, there are, you are looking for a PV job, and so as thousands of others are looking for a PV job. But I will tell you, there are no like only, what say, 500 PV jobs right now in the market. So not everybody is getting hired for PV. So I posted about this. PV is not the only career option. You can always transition to PV from other positions or other domains after gaining experience as well. You can try in clinical research, medical coding, medical writing, and let's say CDM or academics, research, data analytics. There are a lot of things. Okay, Kalyani, how many years of experience do you have? Kalyani, how many years of experience do you have? I will not ask you to reveal your company, but okay, 3.7 years. And what is your preferred choice? Kalyani, what is your preferred choice? Mohammed, I was not a neat aspirant. I had a clarity of during my masters only that I want to go for PV. Okay, Kalyani. So, Kalyani, entering into clinical, you have to be clear, clinical research or clinical data management. See, this is where many freshers lag and many experienced people stay stuck. I would like to like everybody to be very attentive on this point. Okay, let's take it like Kalyani is having 3.7 years of experience in PV and she want to do a switch to clinical research. And I assume your current company don't have the clinical research profile that you're looking for. Okay, so clinical research. What do you understand by clinical research, and what is the profile that you are looking in clinical research for making the transition? There are two types. Okay. In case processing, in ICSR profile, you are receiving clinical trial cases or you are working on clinical trial cases. Mohammed, again, in the group that I mentioned, it's about choices. Okay. If you are not, if you wish to learn, you have to like widen your horizon. Now coming back to Kalyani's point, wait guys, we'll discuss Kalyani's confusion first. Okay. So aspects. Okay. First, you are working in a project which receives clinical trial cases and you are working on clinical trial cases because clinical trial cases are usually different from other type of ICSR processing. Okay. Now, second, clinical research. A company is conducting clinical trials on behalf of some other CRO or other manufacturer, or you are working for a manufacturer domain, a manufacturer partner, and you are conducting the clinical trial on their behalf. That is a part of clinical research. You will become a study lead, you will be enrolled in a study, you will be given a study to handle, you will become the study lead, and you will handle the patient enrollment into ADC and everything. This is the CRO profile. Okay, you are working for a CRO and you are working on clinical trials. This is the CRO profile. Now, coming back to CRCs and CRAs, clinical research coordinators and clinical research associates, they are working on those clinical trials at the site location. Okay, and you are coordinating with them to work on the clinical trial data. This is clinical research. CDM is the data that is being generated in the clinical trials. You are working on that data. You have to understand every aspect of the domain that you are looking for. So, Kalyani, I guess in 3.7 years, you are working in ICSR profile and you are looking for other domain. Then you have either you should look for internal movement within your own company. Okay. And if you are not getting this opportunity, then what you can do a clinical certification, clinical research certificate, a paid one, a good one. Gain exposure to clinical research, update your resume accordingly, and then try to switch. You should be capable enough to impressing the interviewer that you know clinical research in and out. Then only you will get the chance to switch as an experienced resource and you can continue with your experience. Okay? As an experienced person, you should be able to impress the interviewer. That what matter. So what you are looking for, get a clarity that what you want to work on. Now coming to Muhammad. Why would they switch to clinical research though? Isn't PV a stable career? Why don't let's Kalyani answer this question. Why do you want to switch, Kalyani? Kalyani, can you answer Muhammad's question for me that why do you want to switch? And meanwhile, I'll answer Prathamesh's question. Any possibility of transition from medical summarizer to PV role? Yes, Prathamesh, it is very much possible to make a transition from medical summarizer. Mohammed, you get the answer? Again, like I heard a quote somewhere, if you're not liking it, move. You're not a tree. You're finding it hectic, you're not liking the current state of your work, then move. You're not a tree. You can move from one place to another. Learn, grow, move. As a fresher, an entry level job, or an experienced professional, switching, which is easier according to you? It depends on the person, Shubham, what the person is capable of. I don't want to brag about my own career, but if you are capable enough to clear the interviews, then it doesn't matter whether you are a fresher or experienced. Vikas, sir, I am a biotech graduate with experience in my field. I'm doing a course in CR, including all the modules. Is it possible to enter into these roles? Yes, Vikas, you are doing a certification. It is very much possible to enter into these roles. And coming back to Shubham, the fact that I always highlight: learn, grow, be capable. It doesn't matter if you are experienced or a fresher. After getting into the job, everybody is equal. If you can beat somebody at their knowledge, it's a it's a mindset. Okay, it's a mindset. Abhi, like, let me give you this particular mindset. I am giving you knowledge about the internal knowledge about PV. Okay, I'll teach you everything. If nobody, none, like, the reason I asked these, like, the guys that who are doing paid courses, I also teach people one on one. But I'm not promoting that. I will discuss with them. Okay, I'll give you knowledge. Okay, I even help you get reach interview, clear the interview. Clearing the interview is up to you. You get the job. I'll give you the each and every knowledge that I have. Okay, to do a job or do a task on that current profile, the same task. I'll teach you how to do it, and I'll be also doing it myself. Okay, it's on you that you have to beat me with time. That you should be able to do that quicker than me, and that makes you special. I don't like like I have never this I don't, what should I say, I don't have this attitude of like holding on to things. I like being a mentor, I like being a teacher, I like giving knowledge. I'll tell you everything, and if after knowing everything, if you can beat me, then you are better, if you're good at it. So if you are prepared for a fresher interview, then you will get the job easily. And if you are experienced and you have the required skill set, you will be able to switch easily. Apurv, so I remember you joined Far Safer, I think. People joining recently, I have only one tip or one thread of advice to them: avoid everything, just focus on learning the process. What is the process? Stick to the basics and just move in your career. Don't look, you're not getting good salary. Don't think if stay away from this mindset that he's doing good, he will be successful or not. Just focus on what is assigned to you. Stick to the basics and learn the process. That is only thing required. Rishikesh, see, it depends on the comfort zone and the process that you like. If you are liking what you're like, you are assigned a project, okay, you are liking it there, you like being there, you like that work, you want to learn more, you want to grow in that same role, then it doesn't matter if the company is offering whatever the offering is. But switching job after a certain amount, after gaining a required skill set, is more practical. Okay. Uh, I think it's Prashansha Kapoor, Accenture and Parexel. It is not like that if one company is good or one company is not good. No, work culture is always better? If I was in your position, I would have chosen Accenture. Palexel is also a good company, but my personal choice is Accenture because they have their like what should I say? The increment process is good there. If you are like into earning quick money, already with attendance issues, 6 months delayed in my form. Here I have 3 months to complete the question as a form D. I decided PV roles. Santosh, it's not about what you are studying. It is about what you are learning. If you are going for PV roles, just learn about PV. It doesn't matter from where you are or like what degree you are completing. I have completed my B4 building a career in regulatory. No, Swapnil. See, if the company is hiring B Form candidates for a regulatory affairs entry level job, then a master's degree is not necessary. And it is always possible to do masters when you are in the job. Prathamesh, you should ask yourself this question that would they? Let me give you a very layman answer. I am doing a army hiring. I am hiring soldiers, freshers, like new soldiers to hire in the army. Would it be logical for me to ask them, do they know how to shoot? Like you have done your, let's say, graduation and you are applying for army job. You are sitting in a soldier interview, and I would be asking you, do you know how to shoot a gun? I'll give you one example. Do you know how to like use the AK-47? Having a basic understanding of the process is more than sufficient. You know about Argus, you know what tabs are in there. That's okay. Mohammed, it takes time. What should I tell you? Like drafting everything that you all need, it will take some time. Okay? Not too much of time, but it will take some time. I am trying to make a once and for all, like the course should cover everything. Santosh, my master's needed. This question is very critical. Why masters is needed? Because many CROs, many companies, they only prefer masters. Okay, for a particular job like Parexel or Cognizant, they only prefer masters. Otherwise, I don't know why masters is needed because you can always achieve a degree or let's say get a degree while working. I am a B Form fresher. I can join a company and side by side I can get a master's degree from distance. If you understand Hindi, let me speak in Hindi. मैंने बी फॉर्म करके जॉब ज्वाइन कर लिया, मैंने एमबीए ज्वाइन कर लिया जॉब के साथ साथ. वीकेंड क्लासेस अटेंड कर लो, एमबीए कर लो. In 2 years you will be B Form with 2 years of experience. No, no, no. In 2 years you will be a MBA with 2 years of experience. Then after 2 years, go for project management in MBA. In 5 years, you will be a project manager with more than 10 LPA salary. Think smart. Mohammed, yes, M-Form degree is also possible nowadays from distance. Yes, Chiram, I am working on that course and I have already placed everything very affordable, but still people are not interested in getting them. The book portfolio that I promoted, if I tell you that each and every individual book, or let's say, would cost around more than 3,000 rupees. Okay. If you're not aware about the books portfolio, I have created a book for every domain: PV, clinical research, AI, Medra also, aggregate reporting, signal management. There is a book for every topic that you want to learn. If I have to put a price on individual book, yes, Mohammed, it will be counted, but your degree should be from distance. You have to, you can do, people do MBA. So, April, it's not about the domain that have the salary growth. It's about, it depends on the person. Because you have to understand, or you have to look at this from this perspective, that there are successful people in clinical research, successful people in pharmacovigilance, for successful people in CDM, SAS, regulatory affairs. There are a lot of successful people in each domain with same numbers of experience and almost similar level of salary packages, or even some more. Getting a higher salary growth depends on the person, not the domain. Mohammed, improve your GK, brother. And so, Apnil, the reason being I'm saying this, because let's say the reason that you have to understand this, I have 10 years of experience and you have 10 years of experience. You, we will not be having the same salary. The difference, only difference in our salary packages will be the things that we bring on the table, the experience, the skill set that we bring on the table, that we are adding to the project. And based on our skill set, we'll be paid. So it doesn't matter in which domain we are working, it always comes down to which what you bring on the table, what value you add to the project. Okay. Mohammed, search about it. I would like you are if you are in the group, I would like you to search it and post in the group as well for others to know. That's a task for you, Mohammed. Come on, guys. Questions? Guys, questions, come on. Yes, Shivani, life sciences degree. Any candidate with any life science degree is eligible for any PV or CRO job that they are looking for. Even the degree and the qualification will be mentioned in the job description. Do check that out very carefully. Guys, start reading the job descriptions carefully. Any life science graduate is applicable or eligible for PV jobs. Okay. AI. Swapnil, I am planning a session tomorrow, okay, in the morning time. I'll answer this question over there. It will be continuation to the last session video, a day in the life of a drug safety associate. Okay, I'm a C molecular and I've done few online, free online course to get basic and yes, Pujita, you are very much eligible. Mohammed, again, choice matter. I am completely B pharmacy and don't have any experience so that I can do no. Vishnu, you should be able to cover up that gap period that what you are doing from the past 2 years. Okay. And then do some certification, do some valuable certification, invest some money, do some paid certifications, and then get try to get a reference to sit in the interviews. It will be helpful for you to get the job. You are eligible and you can get the job, okay? Anything else from anybody? Guys, anything else from anyone? Okay. Swapnil, how come you are in the like group or LinkedIn? How did you get the link? Let me share. If you are in the group, let me share that my LinkedIn profile in the group for everybody to connect if they are not following already. Mm, okay, I shared in the group. Pujita, get your again. This comes down to get your resume reviewed. Name, please. Frozen white tea. Please name, please. I gave an interview. It was going very good. After some time, they mail. Thank you for your interest. Okay. See, it was going good. Interview going good is your understanding, but if you are not able to impress the interviewer, then it doesn't matter if it is going good according to you. Okay. it it always depends on the choice of the interviewer. Okay, i'll tell you. uh I'll tell you one story of one of my mentee. Okay, she prepared for the job of ops coordinator 1. Okay, ops coordinator 1. It's a PV job and everything. Okay, and she went to IQA interview, and you guys won't believe, the interviewer asked questions from her resume. She did internship in a hospital pharmacy or something. Her whole interview, like complete interview, the complete set of interview was based on her internship experience in a hospital. She was asked questions related to hospital pharmacy, even situation based questions, like if you store like which drug to be stored in how freezer or everything like that. These kind of questions were asked, and she was not ready for them. Mohammed, your profile will always be stored once you apply. Prathamesh, these are basic things. You always like should focus on all these things, like uh, try to clear your basics. I will again tell everybody, try to clear your basics if you want to be successful. It is not about just getting the job, it is about being successful in the job as well. I have seen people come to me stating that they are not able to handle the work pressure. It is very hectic. If you're in the group, do ask people who recently got hired from last 1 month or two, they have joined, how they are feeling. Do ask them. Try to learn from their experience so that you can avoid making those mistakes. It will be very interesting. If somebody is liking it, see, I'll give you my example. I always loved this profile. Reason being, I am into technical stuff. Okay. I love what I do. So I was clear from my master's itself that I want to do this job. I have tried everything. I have, like I discussed in previous streams as well. I have done a job in production as well. I have tried research. I have tried project, PhD project as well. And then I moved to this PV job. I want, I wanted exposure. I got the exposure and then I started my career. The gap that it created in my profile, I was able to answer it. And I took 1 year for myself to try everything. I tried everything, and then I came settled on PV. Okay, so these, and coming to Muhammad's question, companies do like save your data. That is the reason they blacklist you when you are rejected, and and once you apply in the next 6 months, they will see that you were rejected previously. Anything else, guys? Guys, any more questions from anybody? They mentioned the reason of rejection. Interview, it's not like that, Mohammed. That don't mention the reason of rejection. Your performance is not according to their expectation. That is only reason of their rejection only. If your resume is not getting hired, then it's not like that. It's something is wrong with your resume. They got the better, like they got the candidate they're looking for, then you will get the rejection email, even if your resume is 100 ATS score. So don't think like this. If your resume is not getting shortlisted, it is not like that your resume is having a problem. No, companies do these things. They hire people back end. Let's say there is one opening. Let me give you one example. Let's say there are two openings in a company or in any CRO. They posted it that they are looking for these candidates. 1,000 people applied. Two gets shortlisted, and 998 got the rejection email. So it's not like that something was wrong with their resume. No, you have to understand this. Second, in the interview, if you are getting rejected in the interview, then the only reason that you are rejected is your performance was not up to the mark as per their expectations. There are many factors that play come into picture during an interview. How you are communicating, how you are dressed, how is your behavior, how you are answering, what is your knowledge, what is your skill set, how impressive your resume is, how confident you are appearing in the screen or during the face-to-face interview as well. There are a lot of factors that come into picture. You have to consider everything. Shinam, no for what? Shriram, you have mentioned no, like for what? You don't have any questions or you want to say something? Anything else from anybody? Guys, any more questions from anyone? And on top of it, I would request again to everybody to watch the videos very carefully. The topics videos that I have shared. It will help you clearing the basics. And if you are not getting something, or if you are looking for something else, then comment under the video that I should add this or you want this to be added, or we can discuss that topic in the coming sessions. The menu, see, doing the masters, I already discussed it. Your degree don't decide your profile. If you want to earn money that you can complete, start working your job in 2026. Otherwise, you can go for masters if you are interested in masters, because some companies only prefer masters. That is wholly your choice. It is not like that. It will give you additional boost in your career. Anybody can do masters later on. Shivraj, see, if your resume is getting rejected, then your profile will not be freezed. You can update your resume, you can apply again for the next round of hiring. If you are getting rejected in an interview, then your profile will be freezed. Okay. Anything else from anybody else?